There's the catfish. Already taken care of that one. Longfin eel. I think that was more or less everything we had seen. Oh, apparently I just unmarked that one. Oh, there's a conspicuous gap in there. From now on, well, I'm not entirely sure that I will mark everything, because right now it feels super excessive, especially for certain things. Like the 8 millionth. What's that? Oh, it's the seam underground. Like the 8 millionth tap on or something like that. It's like, maybe I don't need to mark those. I just want to drop that off. Did I mark any guy yet? Oh, it doesn't actually tell me. Oh, wait. I could accidentally remove them all. Probably not great. Hadn't considered that, but I can probably clear my map accidentally on that screen without meaning to wipe them all out. I have to be aware of that. Yeah, there's a point at which map data becomes less information rather than more. Found some dog tags. That's all of them that I can remember anyway. Can't picture their faces too clearly anymore. Is that it for you then? Oh, apparently so. Very well. I'll pop those in there for now. Along with these. Right. Let us head out. In fact, let us head out this way. How bright is the light that we're producing now? Yeah, it hasn't actually increased the light effect. All right, storage. Pull that out. You enter the house carrying the ornate necklace. The collector recognizes it almost immediately. An excellent find. It demands pride of place in my collection. He sweeps aside some scraps on a dusty table, candle wax pooling in its corners. He places the necklace carefully in the clearing. And I suppose you'll be demanding recompense as well. Once more he opens the book, dust pouring from the pages as he reads aloud. You begin to feel weak, but you're rooted to the spot, knees on the verge of buckling. As he finishes speaking, you feel blood rushing back to your legs. A strange feeling of power grows in your chest. We're so close. One more remains. I loathe to suggest it, but the abyssal plane on the approach to Devil's Spine is a likely candidate. See what you can find. And mark the location on your map where you can begin your search. Anything else? Are you human? Your inquiry is met with a piercing gaze. Why, of course, as human as you are. That didn't really answer my question. How do you know where these relics are? I largely don't, but I read the seas. I see the swells that give shape to the formless. I hear the waves that whisper secrets to their witnesses. and I speak to the currents that hold a memory of all that they claim. Can you tell me what you just said? Atrophy. This phrase instantly culls the closest shoal of fish, readying them for swift reaping. It can be heard from a great distance, so you need not be close to your victims. But the population is unlikely to recover from such vile trauma. Use it sparingly. Are there other powers you wish to... That's an interesting one. So maybe there's going to be somewhere where I absolutely positively need to harvest it now. Now, I say. Okay. Good Lord, I crossed that distance quickly. Hello. That's good enough for now. Alright, moving on. What was that? Right. Reap the corpses of any fish in your sights. Long range. You got nothing to tell me? Or about me yet? Do you have anything to say about the new place? No. Okay. Fishmonger, would you care to take that? I'm going to pop that in my storage as well. Again, I want to set up a couple of those near the new area if I can. Okay. I will sleep for the rest of until morning. The last couple of hours there. Right, so we've got a couple of things we need to check. Wow, man, that's such a little time. I covered so much space. We've got to get samples from these locations. But before then, let me quickly... Oh. Alright. Well, we've got a sea cucumber. A leathery skin is all that shields its soft body from predators. Internal structures of calcium offer a satisfying crunch. Well, that was very useful. Let's quickly repair. I'm then going to pop you in here. I think I only needed one. Fishmonger, you can take everything from there. I have no idea if keeping her on my boat gives it any kind of protection. Right, let's go to the southern oil slip. Okay. Disturbed water. Okay. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I like that. This armored jawless fish hunts in strong currents and uses suction to pull smaller fish into its mouth. We've already got Aberration. A shell of bone pierced by spurs of something stronger. A horned meter. Shielding eyeless sockets. I do quite like the different styles of these. There you go. Now then. Uh-oh. Let's not just drive into this then, shall we? Disturbed water. I don't think that actually changes anything. I think I need to go to the ones that are erupting. Is this the same? Yes, it is. In that case, I don't need it. A paddlefish. Ooh. First one I'd failed. It bounces back quite aggressively. Okay, let's move on from there. The last one is right here. It's another paddlefish, I think. So, how about I use this to check. Paddlefish, Ostracan, cod, flounder, I don't care. Alright, okay. Got another one just up here. Something we haven't seen. Don't have the right what? Oh, I do not. Which ones do they need? Paddlefish, Ostracan, sea cucumber, Tilly monstrum. Coastal. Okay, that'll be the last one I need. So we'll grab this and head on. Honestly, I think we're gonna have to just say goodbye to you, maybe? No, we will never give up. Right, now we need to get back. Yeah, the oil itself has its own subtle, ominous ambience. Yeah, at this point, the night is really just not an issue. Unless I run into a hazard, it doesn't seem to be a concern. A figure emerges from the lower deck and beckons you over into the shadows. If you're going to be hanging around, maybe you can do business. Come see me at Undermarket alone. The Undermarket? Well, Got some items you might be interested in. Don't ask where they came from. Better off not knowing. Can make some basic repairs too, but it'll cost you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Big yes. Big yes on this. Don't mind if I yes. Yep. Submit samples. Dunk. Dunk. This bizarre creature feeds with a mouth on the end of a long proboscis. 2 eyes swivel on delicate, spindly stalks. These large, slow fish range between sluggish rivers and coastal waters. Their numbers are dwindling rapidly. And then you... The scientist looks taken aback. He consults some papers on his desk, then leafs through an old encyclopedia. This is remarkable. Some of these species, have you caught these before? They haven't been seen outside the fossil record since, well, ever. I suppose it could make sense. The fissure opening caused some kind of disturbance in the deep, possibly spooking some of these fish up the water column. I'll run some tests on these. The scientist is interrupted by the foreman outside, shouting through his megaphone again. The foreman bellows an order. Engage reverse gear. Get that drill out of the water. Uh-oh. I've seen how this movie ends. Ah, hell, that's enough. Drill is clear. I repeat, drill is clear. Shut it down. As I was saying, I'll run some quick tests on these specimens, though. For some, from the sounds of things, you may have some additional samples to gather. It seems the reservoir is more unstable than we anticipated. Even with the drill removed, it appears the fissure is continuing to expand. Unfortunately, there have been reports of some contaminants leaking from the fissure in isolated pockets. There was always a chance this might happen. The engineer at the factory has been working on a system to siphon such contaminants from the water. I'd very much like a canister of it. That'll be the dark stuff. I've been trying to keep a record of where all the dark liquid has been showing up. Come see me if you need pointing to any contamination patches. My lord. Alright. What's going to happen to the fissure that's opened up? Now that the drill is withdrawn, it should settle down, provided nothing else disturbs the seabed. I expect that, given enough time, it will be filled with sediment entirely. In the meantime, it appears to have opened up some interesting opportunities for research. Mutations are present in almost all species, and fish are certainly no exception. In my years of study, I've seen fish with extra fins, eyes, and even heads. Yes, they're a relatively normal part of the development of a species. Occasionally, they can be influenced by external factors, but only in exceptional circumstances. If you had time to gather the samples from Gale Cliffs. Okay, so I need a salsin, coastal crab. Ooh, the Nautilus is I'm gonna need an upgrade for that, okay. What was I supposed to be doing? Locals in the Marrows and Gale Cliffs have reported sightings of a strange ooze on the surface of the water. I need you to collect a canister of it for me. You'll need to upgrade the factory and construct a siphon trawler. Alright. So factory next. Super normal. Such normal. Very more. We're in the planning stages of an expansion to the factory. Maybe you'll be able to help out. I'm sure I can do something. Here you go. Dunk. Let's get to work. Factory's core facility has been improved. We can make some more items now. Okay. Flotsam trap. Once deployed, the trap expands into a larger formation, capable of gathering discarded materials. Oh, that's kind of funky. Material harvester. An incredibly robust net allows for the collection of more solid materials. Fish can't be caught in the net like this. Huh. gathers gubbins. Material crab pot. Yep. Pistons and tubes pump samples from the waves, collecting filtered fluids in canisters. Okay. Basic trawler net. That one needs a basic trawler net. And this one needs a basic crab pot. I can get all of those for you. That won't be a problem. Generator-wise, you can go ahead and buy all my fish. Tech lab. Foreman says we're due to start on an extension to the building soon. Okay, gonna need to get that one. So for this, I need metal, water cloth, and lumber. I do not have it, sadly. But I want the basic trawl net. And... oh, sadly, you don't sell the basic pot. Noted. Unless... nope. Damn. So I'm going to have to come back here with the basic crab pot then. And also going to need another cargo. Alright. Yes. So now I'm regretting deploying all... actually, deploying all of the cargo boxes I had into all of that just to get them out of my inventory. Oh well. You know what? Just pop one there. Another one here. I don't imagine they're going to be super frequent. Right. So with that, I'm going to need to hit up a couple of old spots. Let's head down here. Actually, there was a bunch of gubbins over here that I could gather. So that will, in fact, help out. I suspect I won't be able to undeploy them, no. Not really checked, to be fair, but... I strongly suspect I won't be able to. Oh, really? Catfish is going to be a lot easier to collect from there. Calm yourself. Oh. Tech. I had actually hoped for something a little different, but that will do. Remove that marker then. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to be wanting to collect a lot more gubbins again. Just general material gubbins. So what I would like the most is to have crab, like the crab pots effectively collecting it for me. I imagine it'll be quite a random assortment, so if I can get a couple of those made, that would be the best. Right, that one's gone. Now there was a bit of metal. What the heck is that? I have no idea what that is. Chat to any of you have an idea what that is? Oh no, I don't have mangrove. That's fine. My trawler will collect the stuff. It's perfectly okay. You ayayara. Go. But it's very interesting how this is, well, even in my limited experience with the game, quite drastically changed things. But I do wonder if the basic fishing rods are better in any particular way. And they certainly seem capable of moving. Like, I wonder if I have a look at the regular rod, if it would show if it were any more powerful. Jewelry in there, and wood, and down there again. Not entirely sure. Yeah, Eamon said he was done with dog tags. So I don't think that's it. And jewelry. Ruby earrings. Right, let's get down there and see what that is. Other than an angry god. Crab pot, maybe? No, it doesn't seem to be. Shapes in the deep. Okay. Something unique? Yes, a broken monocle. Huh. Very interesting. I wonder if you will have anything to say now. Nope. Okay. Very peculiar. Very peculiar. Now, the thing about a lot of this is that I'm not necessarily going to want to just stockpile massive amounts of raw gubbins. Because they take up so much room. How am I dealing with the existential dredge? Well, there really isn't much existential or dredgy about it, if I'm perfectly honest. Alright, undock. What I lack right now is cloth. That's about the only thing. Did we collect anything from there? I don't recall. But we definitely haven't collected anything from down there recently, so... let's head south and see if we can't pick up a little bit of something. Also on the way, I guess we could also empty out this crab pot. Right, let's have a look at what we got in the net. Nothing bad. Okay. I need... oh, sorry. No, that'll be from you. Basic crab pots. You will sell 2 of them at a time. Perfect. I mean, did you just say the stream would have been dredgeful? Firstly, rude. Secondly, why, hello. Random crate. How did you know this was what I wanted? So fast, Aavak. No rocket boosters installed. When I diligently went out and upgraded them over a period of many fishing trips. If I want to be somewhere, I want to be there now. There we go. So that one has been sorted. Were there any others that I really wanted to hit? I don't think so. I mean, I can go down there and grab a couple of samples, but mostly I want to get back to base, drop these off, and get the next upgrade. Zoom, zoom. We do need the pump thingama. Wow, this place is so unlucky, though. Starts off dealing with existential Lovecraftian horror, and now it's dealing with sci-fi from the depths, Cthulhu horror. They're just not getting away from it. I mean, Lovecraftian and Cthulhu, obviously the same thing, but shh. It's okay. Only you can stop being pedantic. Right, so factory. I want this. I want another one. Marvelous. All right. Now then. Got 2 of these, which is glorious. I've got this. Now, I'm going to have to, obviously, uninstall what I've currently got, but that should be okay. That will get me these sorts of things. Can you please repair? I'm going to need the anti-tangle line. I'm going to need a couple of things, honestly. Well, that's fine for now. For now, I don't think you actually need that. Storage. The problem is I can't actually move some of these things around now. Oh, these can actually come with, because I'm going to be taking those out and deploying them. So that's fine. Well, let's just start with switching this around. I am wondering. Actually, yeah, I can have a look. If I go to the undermarket, I can see that... which one was it? Was it a flexible fishing pole I used for this? I think so, yeah. So it did increase the fishing speed, which is very nice. Okay. So if I upgrade the other one... to Mangrove Coastal... then I could be rid of you in favor of the upgraded rod. So I'm going to buy this, store that in my inventory. Oh, damn, you actually do need a little bit more. I've got to get the dark canister first. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, let me quickly sort that out then. So, first we need to uninstall this. And then have that installed. There we go. Alright. Siphon controller installed. I need to gather some of the contamination from the patches on the water surface. Right. And in addition, scooch some of these things around a little bit. Is there a better way of me to do this? I think that creates a nicer area for me to have that in. Oh, actually, no, I will keep that up there along with this. Seems reasonable. Oh, yeah. What I need to do is upgrade my bloody storage locker. Alright, so, generator. You can have any fish that I've got. Now, where should I put this? It's the big one. I guess we could just deploy it anyway. And since I'm over here a fair bit, let's have a look. Okay, Flotsam Trap, there's plenty here. And maybe another one over here as well. I'm probably going to deploy quite a lot of those over time. Right, so we want to head down here. See what there is to see. I'm assuming just letting that run is okay. It might not be. Yeah, we're going in the right direction. I imagine the flotsam traps will specifically do better in places where the crab pots do not do so well. Sure, let's grab you. That was funny, you gotta admit. Look at us. We're cleaning the ocean. We're so good. Oh, I literally need to clean the ocean. Super Mario Sunshine all over again. How accurate I need to be, I have no idea though, so I'm just going to be a little bit more aggressive and just go in longer stretches rather than turning around a lot. Ow! I was wondering how that would work. So I do need to avoid that. Because I had seen those like pustules of it setting up every now and then. Kind of cathartic doing this though. I don't dislike it. Almost siphoned one dark canister. But the fact that it's showing a different kind of image on it makes me wonder if this stuff... Have I got any? Oh, it's in the net. Right. Inside the glass, a thick fluid shifts, chilling the air around it. It morphs as it sloshes around, forming smooth streaks broken by sharp clusters. Oh, wait. Fine, I'll go this way. Incoming! Whoa. Yeah, we need a lot. I know. I had noticed that there were lots of different research options that required it. So I may as well collect as much as I'm able. I wonder if this will have any effect on anything, though. This is any ways helpful to the environment right now. SOS? Well, whoever was here before definitely got buggered when this erupted down here. I'm saved! Saved! Oh! Go aside for these sore eyes. What happened? I washed up here. Oh, it must be some 2 weeks ago now. We were in rough seas, and when a wave hit us broadside, I was jostled overboard and swept away. I thought my crew would have come for me by now, but yours is the first ship I've seen pass by. Did the boys send you looking for me? No. Oh, well, I'm sure they're out looking anyways. Can you get me to Little Marrow, stranger? I should be able to catch them there when they next stop by. Yeah, of course. You know what? No. I think we can put you somewhere safer than that. Let's pop you up there. I don't want you next to the eldritch oil spill. Tammy, I'm not gonna lie, it did occur to me already. It's like, last stream I talked about playing a game involving people like you. What's your refrain? Did it reach a critical mass? Oh, it did. Looks like. Yeah, it's all gone. Yeah, I'm totally going the wrong way. I was like, where's the lighthouse? Answer, other way. Whee! What the hell is that thing? Uh-huh. I don't know, but I don't like it, no. The sweet, rank smell of civilization. I thought I could never miss it. He turns to you. For someone who has just been saved, he seems gloomy. I've not got much on me, as you can imagine, and I've a feeling this isn't worth much anymore. For me, at least. But perhaps it'll be worth something for you. He removes a signet ring from his left hand and presses it into yours. It's emblazoned with the symbol of a captain's wheel. Oh, dude. A ship's wheel sigil is emblazoned proudly on this ring. Such a symbol is sure to bring good luck to any captain that holds it. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. I feel like I should have told him that his friend sent me. Yeah, it is considered a jewel to sell, but I'm not going to. As are these, apparently. Okay. Oh, all right, chat. I am a-okay with this one. I'm giving you permission. Are there? It is tea break time. Are there like if I can sell something at the jeweler, does that imply that it is not like quest related? Also, Revelation, thank you for that 185 streams, mate. Selling for biomass, you monster. Because while I don't want to just... Oh, can I just... Oh, I can move it around. Interesting. While I don't necessarily want to, you know, not lean into the role-playiness a bit, at the same time, I am also extremely shy on storage space. Oh, I figured out the scrap of paper, yeah. Alright, should I mean, I guess... Zed. Okay. Could you repair everything for me? Thank you. Let us be on our way. I mean, but what if I did suck up the whole ocean? A few more couldn't hurt, right? Hi. Most threats are hopelessly too slow to catch up to me now, even while I'm moving through oil. When you have enough speed, you don't need armor. Dolphins are back. I don't think we're getting another one out of this, so I'm just going to turn that off. I did say I wanted to have a quick look around this place. See if there weren't any special secret somethings hidden around. I'm not sure if there's anything else left. I think I have now thoroughly explored these little islands. Alright, let's get back. There's junk. Endless Sauron. What's wrong? Yeah, the oil rig has a lot of lights, to be fair. Huh. I've been trying to keep a record of where all the dark liquid has been showing up. Come see me if you need pointing to any contamination patches. I'll do. You know what? I will actually talk to you. Have there been any patches of contamination sighted in the area? There have been areas of contamination sighted in Gale Cliffs. Anything else? What happened to the missing material ships? Ever since we got the legs on the platform seated on the seafloor, the supply ships started going missing. HQ told us they'd left port, but they never showed up. I guess the crews thought they could make some money sailing off with the materials and selling them elsewhere. Doesn't seem worth the risk to me. No, that is absolutely not what happened. Between you and me, the Corp has a pretty ruthless reputation of tracking down anyone who moves against them. People tend to just make the one mistake, if you get what I mean. What's the rig for? The rig is a standard setup designed to pierce the seabed and collect from fluid reservoirs. It doesn't have much storage capacity though, which is odd. Maybe they're not expecting a huge throughput. I didn't actually think there was an oil field out here, but I suppose the surveyors must have found something, else I wouldn't be here talking to you. Yeah, about that. What can you tell me about the Ironhaven Corporation? I've been with the Corp for about a decade now. Started out as a labourer on projects like this one. Not always out at sea, mind you. I've been working my way up to site foreman. The Corp itself, it's pretty successful. Bit of an installation. It's been around for hundreds of years in one form or another. They always seem to be diversifying into new areas. The whole drilling division is guided by the scientist. He calls the shots when it comes to deciding on sites. Boss seems to listen to him. Anything else? No, we're good. You're good. Right, return the canister. Have you collected a canister of contaminant yet? Yes, I have. 5, in fact. He holds up to the light. For a moment, the fluorescent bulb in the room flickers and flicker and buzz, light recoiling in a pattern against the ceiling. Thank you. It's always important to know what we're dealing with in operations such as these. If he saw anything noteworthy about the liquid, he doesn't let on. Oh, and don't forget about that other thing I asked you to do. Have you had time to gather the samples from Gale Cliffs? No. I have not. But eventually. Those enhanced rods are treating you well. I worked hard on those designs. Because of your help getting things running around here, I'm permitted to improve your equipment. This is the one I want. That's right. You've now got an infused coiling rod. A polymer thread infused with iron helps keep this line true and free from hitches. Goes into the bank. I want this one. The infused hoist. That's pretty much the only one that I want right now. So let's get that one on the go. There we go. Right, I'm going to uninstall this, pop it in my storage, bring you out, get you in place. That covers us for now. We've got coastal, abyssal, hadal, oceanic. Oh, you don't have shallow. Ah. Oversight on my part then. I could... Actually, I could get the infused fireproof rod and... I don't want to drop that. Oh, technically I could just remove this. I could just remove that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to need to move that into storage for now then. Also, going to need to go to the undermarket. Purchase the heat-resistant rod. Oh, sorry. My bad. Need to go to storage. Need to make sure that I can actually move these things around. This can go up there. That's going to free up enough room in this slot then for me. Right. And now we uninstall this. Store it. Oh, technically, I could put that there. Actually, that one's too big of a bonus. You know what? Instead, I'm going to remove this. That one's way too big of a bonus for me to throw away right now. It's like most of my ability to catch aberrant things. I think I'll keep this installed, as I feel I'm probably going to need what this produces more than I'm going to need anything else. Right. Foundry. I am still around. You don't want an upgrade? Tech lab? We can upgrade you. That's everything. We'll get to work. The tech lab is fully built now. These modules can be attached to your ship. Placement's fixable too. They can be wired up to whatever they need to go. Okay. Rotor programmer. Increases the rotation speed, turning speed of your vessel. Oh, wow. Boosts the reserve speed of your vessel. Can't exceed your forward speed. Oh, reverse, sorry. Chain optimizer increases your winching speed of your dredge crane. Fishing speed increases the pulling power of your fishing reels. Oh, this actually needs the physical sludge. Huh. That actually needs the little thing that we threw away. Noted. Noted. Increase the catch rate of your trawling equipment. That would probably be useful there. I would like that. I still don't have any... I still don't have the cloth that I need, sadly. Dredge crane, I'm hoping not to have to use much more. Fishing line's probably going to be using that a lot. The trawl catch rate seems like a really good one, though. So I'm going to invest heavily in that straight away. These are a little complex. Here's a list of items I'll need. Okay. We'll get to work on that. And the real accelerator as well. Still that down there. Actually, let's move these around a little bit. Make a tad more room. Oh, I meant to hand that in now, silly of me. Okay. So, with what we've now got, I believe, yeah, I can gather the fish from any zone right now. I've got to build factory tier 3 and foundry tier 2. Can I just do that? No. Factory tier 3 is probably a no as well. I probably have to get the material for the scientist, I should imagine. Alright, chat, the game has opened up enormously. And I am super duper excited to explore where this goes. But I think we're going to have to wrap things up there. Again, as I was saying, I was expecting to basically be through the main storyline in this stream. I didn't necessarily think I was going to be through the DLC as well. In fact, I wasn't even sure I was going to start the DLC, but I'm so glad I did. Because I was a little disheartened with just how upgraded our ship had become was making the third region trivially easy. So my plans right now go through the iron rig stuff, and that might involve upgrades to the ship, and I'm going to focus it. Then we hit the last well, was it the last one? Actually, it might be the last but one. Anyway, we go to Devil's Spine. And depending on what happens after that, we hit the Frozen DLC. That one looked much bigger on the map. So those are roughly the ways that I intend to approach the content. We'll see though. I might go straight to the other DLC straight after this. We'll see. We will see. But right now, our goal is to head south and deal with Gale Cliffs. That shouldn't be too rough. We've got a very well-equipped ship at this point, I feel. I don't think it's going to be particularly difficult for us. We've already got plenty of crab pots down there, so they may already have any of the crab species we need. And in fact, yeah, we're pretty much just deploying crab pots everywhere we go, which is kind of nice. I think that's helping us out a little bit, actually. But yeah, if we head down here, we'll grab whatever species we need, probably unlock the third tier of factory, and then I imagine it's probably going to send us down here or maybe there, and we'll unlock the fourth tier and deal with that. I'm not sure how much content is going to be here, but I should imagine it's going to have at least a stream's worth. I'm a little bit sad to be saying goodbye to our eldritch mechanisms, let's say. So I'm kind of hopeful that they will, because the infused hoist, that was just a regular device. That was a normal human tech device. I'm really quite hopeful that this will lean into the eldritch stuff as well. We'll see. If not, I might just forego the ultra advanced things and look, if I can't have a living bone boat with undulating flesh tentacles, and you're just fishing for me, then I'm not sure I want a boat. And with that thought, that's it for us today. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you next time.